When it comes to video, the most important thing is audio. And I started my YouTube channel and doing video with the Video Mic Pro from Rode. And it was a nice mic, but what I disliked was the fact that it was powered with a simple battery, a battery that you can buy in any store. And I often found myself going to the gas station to buy one battery. So that's why after I bought the Rode Wireless Go, it's actually charged with USB-C. It's a nice little small compact wireless microphone. I really enjoy it. I always use a lavalier because I prefer the sound of the lavalier instead of having that big ass square on my shirt. And I am pretty happy with the Rode Wireless Go. So recently Mirfak Audio, which is a sister company of Guts and Moza, have contacted me and asking me if I wanted to review their wireless microphones, which are the Mirfak WE10. Full disclosure, I am not paid. This is not sponsored. All they did was send me the microphones. I can say whatever I want about these microphones, and I'm gonna be totally honest and transparent with you guys. There are good things and there are bad things. So what do you get in the box? I didn't keep the box. Honestly, I don't like keeping boxes in my office. So what you get is the transmitter, the receiver. You get a cable to plug into your camera. You also get a cable to plug into your phone. If you have an iPhone, you will have to get an adapter. You get a USB Type-C cable for charging. You get this little furry windshield, which is really difficult to put on the microphone. Honestly, I tried several times. I don't know. And you also get a lavalier, which is quite nice because you don't have to actually buy a separate lavalier like with the Rode Wireless Go. For example, you get a nice little lavalier with a little foam protection and a clip, which is honestly quite cool. On the receiver, you have a nice little screen where you can see the battery, the strength of your connection, the levels, the gain and the low cut pass filter. Then here you have your jack to connect the cable to your camera. You have a headphone jack to monitor your audio, the power button. On the other side, you have the USB charging port, a gain button to set up your gain. Then you have a mute button and then the low cut pass filter. On both of these, you have a nice little clip that you can put in any cool shoe mount, and you can have your microphone on top of the camera. On the transmitter, what you get on this side is a mic jack to put on your lavalier. You have a charging indicator, the line button, which indicates that you are actually connected, and then you have a record LED because there is something quite nice with this transmitter, but we are going to talk about that later. You have on this side the omnidirectional microphone, so you don't actually need a Lav Mic. You can use them just like that. You clip it on your shirt, and on the other side you have the charging port. And as you can see, you have a micro SD card slot and a top record button. These are not only wireless microphones, you can actually have, if you put a micro SD card into the transmitter, you can automatically have a backup of your audio recorded. You just have to flip the switch, the record switch, and it automatically records the audio from the omnidirectional microphone, which is quite cool because you always have a backup. Imagine you are walking too far away from your audio source. Well, you always have a backup because this isn't limited by the wireless connection. So That's pretty cool. You can also use this as a external recorder. Imagine you want to record some sound effects. Well, you can simply put a micro SD card in it, you hit the record button and it starts recording, and you have a little external microphone, which is cool. But I want to touch one major flaw in my opinion. Straight out of the box, these microphones are really powerful. They pick up the audio way too much. If you leave the microphone in the standard setup, so it's the gain is at 0. If you plug that into your camera and you don't change anything, the audio is completely I have to say it. And it's a funny thing because I went on the webpage for these microphones on Mirfak's website, and it's a funny thing because every picture shows those microphones with the correct gain setup, which is minus 18 dB. Honestly, I don't know why this isn't the default setup. So we're gonna go for a little audio test, and I will put the settings here in the corner. So I came here in the woods just to make the test of the microphones with the different levels and also the range test. Actually, have the Lav Mic plugged in, and we're gonna see. I'm gonna switch now. I'm gonna record on the micro SD card, then I'm gonna use the built-in microphone, and then I'm gonna use the Lav Mic. So we are here in the woods and we are directly recording on the micro SD card. In the transmitter, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Now we are going to make a test with the built-in microphone directly to the receiver plugged into the camera. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. My gain is at minus 18. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. I'm gonna go and switch to minus 6. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. This is the built-in microphone at minus 6. So let's make a test at minus 18 with the lavalier plugged into the transmitter. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So now I'm at minus 6 for gain, and I'm still using the lavalier mic. Let's make an audio test. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Now I'm at 0 for my gain, still with the Lav Mic, and let's see. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. What I'm gonna do now is I'm starting to walk backwards, and we are going to test the range and see how far I can go until the signal is lost. I'm in a quite wide and empty environment. It's the woods. There are only trees here and some people, I have to admit it, and it's a little bit awkward for me to talk and having people that are walking also. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And I'm trying to not fall over. I'm gonna go way far from the camera now. I'm very far away, and I hope the audio is still picked up. I'm gonna go until that tree over there, and then I'm gonna come back, and we are going to talk about a little issue that I had with these microphones. So I talked about the battery indicator, and in fact it's only the battery of the receiver. It's not from the transmitter. The only way to know if you have to charge this one is luck and that little LED indicator right here that will blink if you have to charge it. So, you know, there's a little thing that you can also fix, Mirfak, to just display a little battery indicator for also the transmitter. I'm gonna go back to the studio and we will end this video. So now that we did the audio test, you can judge by yourself. Make sure to leave a comment down below and tell me which one you prefer. That's all I have to say. Honestly, it's not a bad product. I wish that there will be a little firmware update or a newer version that fixes the tiny audio level issues, but when these are correctly set up and your camera audio record levels are okay, well, it's really handy and it's a really good product. So yeah, if you look for a cheap alternative to the Rode Wireless Go, make sure to have a look at the Mirfak Audio WE10. And that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy it, well, double click on the thumbs down button. I don't care. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. There is a super sunset vlog coming very soon. And until next time, like they say in my part of the world, à plus dans le bus.